students, welcome back to Science Division classes, and once again this is Archana, your science teacher. So students, in this video we revise our block 4, that is microorganisms and us. In this block we revise what are the useful effects of microorganisms and what are the harmful effects of microorganisms on animals as well as on plants. Then we discuss about what are the commercial uses of microorganisms, and after that we discuss nitrogen fixation and our PQs. Clear? So students, as you all know that microorganisms are very small organisms that cannot be seen with our naked eyes. So first of all, we talk about useful microorganisms. There are very useful microorganisms which help us in many ways. For example, it increases the soil fertility. Microorganisms, especially some bacteria, they help to clean the environment. They decompose organic waste like vegetable peels, dead leaves and the remains of animals. Clear? And the useful product, or by the decomposition, they are very useful substances such as manure which help to increase the soil fertility. Understand? And the second method, second useful effects is it help to make a curd. To make a curd, milk is warmed, a spoonful of curd is added to it. हम दही जब जमाते हैं तो उसके अंदर क्या डालते हैं? एक spoonful of curd mix कर देते हैं warm milk में, and kept aside for about 6 hours. Then the bacteria which is called lactobacillus, it multiplies in the milk and converts into the curd. Clear? And the third one is it help to make bread, cakes and idlis. While making the batter or dough for cakes and breads, dry yeast is added to it, and yeast, as you all know that it is unicellular fungus that reproduces rapidly and produces carbon dioxide during fermentation. And the next one is clearing drain pipes. So microorganisms also help to clean the drain pipes also. Understand? Some bacteria and fungi, they are saprophytic. They feed on dead and decaying plants and animals. So by this process, dead organic matter is decomposed and converted to simpler substances and returned to the environment. So ये क्या होता है, जितने भी हैवी और टॉक्सिक मेटल्स होते हैं जो वाटर को पॉल्यूट करते हैं वो उसको प्रिवेंट करते हैं. So this is about the useful microorganisms. Then now we talk about the harmful microorganisms. So there are also some microorganisms which are very harmful for us. Disease causing microbes, they are known as pathogens. ठीक है, पैथोजेंस किसको बोलते हैं? जो डिजीज कॉजिंग माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स हैं. सो देयर आर सम डिजीजेस इन ह्यूमंस आल्सो. फॉर एग्जांपल पोलियो, कोलेरा, टाइफाइड एंड हेपेटाइट्स व्हिच इज कॉज्ड बाय द वायरसेस. सो एज यू ऑल नो, समटाइम्स दिस डिजीज, बहुत सारी ऐसी डिजीज है जो कि एपिडेमिक बन जाती है, उसके बाद वो पेंडेमिक बन जाती हैं. सो ये माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स के थ्रू ही होता है, ये हार्मफुल इफेक्ट्स है उसका. एंड देयर आर ऑल्सो सम डिजीज इन एनिमल्स ऑल्सो, such as some communicable disease which is caused in animals are anthrax, leptospirosis, anaplasmosis, example, etc. Clear? And in plants also, for example, rust of wheat, cister canker, yellow vein mosaic of okra, blight on rice and cucumber mosaic diseases. Now we talk about the food preservation. बहुत सारे microorganisms ऐसे हैं जो food preservative का काम करते हैं. Clear? And harmful माइक्रोऑर्गेनिजम्स जो होते हैं वो इकोनॉमी पे और सोसाइटी पे दोनों पे ही अपना इफेक्ट डालते हैं. अगर इकोनॉमी की बात करें तो पीपल सफर लॉसेस, स्पेंड मनी ऑन ट्रीटमेंट, एंड इन सोसाइटी डिजीजेस स्प्रेड एंड इट बिकम एपिडेमिक फॉर एंड मेनी पीपल आर सफर फ्रॉम इट. क्लियर? सो बहुत सारे फूड माइक्रोऑर्गेनिज्म जो है फूड प्रिजर्वेशन का काम करते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल बॉटलिंग एंड कैनिंग. Containers are first sterilized, then preservatives such as vinegar, sodium benzoate, oil and citric acid, they are added to food to keep it fresher or longer time. तो बहुत सारी ऐसे methods हैं जिससे हम खाने को preserve कर सकते हैं by the use of microorganisms. Pasteurization, dehydration, pickling, these are the some methods which we use to preserve the food. Clear? The next is commercial use of microorganism. Commercial uses में हम क्या करते हैं? Commercial uses के अंदर हम वो चीज़ें देखते हैं कि किस तरह से हम माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स को यूज करके अपने बिजनेस को कमर्शियल तरीके से हम लोग उसका यूजफुल प्रोडक्ट्स बना सकते हैं. क्लियर? टू मैन्युफैक्चर एंटीबायोटिक्स, वैक्सीन्स, लिनन, ब्रेड, वाइन, बियर, एसिड्स एंड ऑल्सो यूज इन मेनी अदर इंडस्ट्रीज ऑल्सो. सो दीज आर कमर्शियल यूज ऑफ माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म. इट हेल्प इन एंटीबायोटिक्स ऑल्सो, मेकिंग वैक्सीन्स, फर्मेंटेड प्रोडक्ट्स, जेनेटिक इंजीनियरिंग में होता है. वैक्सीन्स क्या होती है? वैक्सीन्स, दे आर वीक और डेड माइक्रोऑर्गेनिज्म दैट इंट्रोड्यूस इन ह्यूमन और एनिमल बॉडीज, आफ्टर विच बॉडी इज एबल टू प्रोड्यूस एंटीबॉडीज विच फाइट विद द डिजीज कॉजिंग माइक्रोब्स. Clear? And what about genetic engineering? Genetic engineering, it helps in modifying defective genes to cure diseases. And viruses are used in genetic engineering because of their ability to rapidly multiply. Clear? Next topic is nitrogen fixation. As you all know that nitrogen fixation is very important. It converts the atmospheric nitrogen into simpler substances. As you all know that root nodules, this is a leguminous plants and in this leguminous plant there are root nodules जो आपने previous classes में भी पढ़े हैं. There are round like structures in the roots of leguminous plants और इनमें राइजोबियम बैक्टीरिया रहते हैं और यही बैक्टीरिया एटमॉस्फेरिक नाइट्रोजन को जो कि कॉम्प्लेक्स होता है उसको ये सिंपल सब्सटेंसेस में कन्वर्ट करते हैं एंड दैट प्रोसेस इज नोन एज नाइट्रोजन फिक्सेशन. एंड सॉइल को या प्लांट को नाइट्रोजन की बहुत ज्यादा जरूरत होती है टू गेट द protein or to get the nutrients for the growth of the plant and okay. And microorganisms and their role in pest control also, ये बहुत ज़्यादा पेस्ट कंट्रोल में भी हेल्प करते हैं. बहुत सारे बैक्टीरियाज ऐसे हैं. क्लियर? सो स्टूडेंट्स, दिस इज ऑल अबाउट ऑफ दिस ब्लॉक. नाउ वी डिस्कस अवर PQs. So the first question in your content book is which of these results from yeast activity? So the answer is rising of dough, that is C. So the right answer is C. And in the second question you have to write that why is soil fertility important. So as you know that because of soil fertility it help in the growth of healthy plants. soil fertile नहीं होगी तो plant की growth proper नहीं हो पाएगी. In third question you have to write that how is curd prepared from milk. So as I told you that we need to add curd to milk to make curd so that the lactobacillus bacteria have the right temperature for multiplying. उनको proper temperature मिल जाए multiply होने के लिए. Clear? And in the fourth question, pathogens are dash. So the right answer is pathogens are bacteria that cause diseases. So the right answer is B. And in the next question, which is fifth question, you have to write that how do communicable disease spread. So communicable disease are spread through direct or indirect contact with an infected person. They also spread through air and water. And in the sixth question, you have to write that how does dehydrating foods help in preserving them. So microorganisms grow faster in moisture. So foods like fish, meat and vegetables are dried in the sun to reduce the moisture content and the growth of microorganisms. This helps to preserve the food and its taste. And the seventh question, you have to write that which of the following are not made through fermentation. So the right answer is antibiotics. Antibiotics fermentation से नहीं बनते हैं. In question number 8, you have to write that how are antibiotics useful. So antibiotics help to kill microbes that cause disease. Disease causing microbes को kill करने के लिए help करते हैं antibiotics. And the ninth question, why should children be vaccinated? So children need to be vaccinated as vaccination helps the body to produce antibodies to fight some specific diseases. Understand? And in the 10th question, are microorganisms are nuisance or necessity? Explain your answer. So आप अपने according कुछ भी लिख सकते हो इसके अंदर जिस तरीके से आप इसको explain करना चाहो. But I also explained this. They are both a nuisance and necessity because they are helpful in many ways and are also harmful in many ways. ये harmful भी हैं और useful दोनों ही हैं. Clear? So students, this is all about of this topic. Thank you and have a nice day.